Hello everyone, Captain Spidey Fist here, and I'm playing Fighters on the Nintendo Switch. I've got it here on tabletop mode. And I just wanted to talk about Fighters just for a little bit, and tell you some things that I think Fighters is still missing. So anyone who hasn't been keeping up with the game, we're going into Season 3 now, and this game feels like a completely different game from the one that released with the first season, right? There are so many characters. They added one whole stage, which was cool. Uh, they've changed up the way that the energy system works and stuff. And honestly, this game feels amazing. I think it is so close to perfection. But there are still a couple things that I think the game needs. And I'm just going to cover that right now. I'm going to break it down to just five. And the first is costumes. So, if you come over here to your Customize tab and you go down to Select Lobby Character, there are a whole bunch of costumes within this little area for the different characters. However, with the exception of, I believe it's just Videl, no one else has an alternate costume. And I am very grateful for that Videl costume because the long hair pigtails is actually the preferred version of Videl for me that I would try to use in other fighting games, and I absolutely love Videl, so I was very happy that they included in this game. However, I think that all of the characters need new costumes. Give Goku his Yardrat costume. Give Vegeta his pink shirt Badman costume. I would love to see that. I would love to see Future Trunks from Super with the Alan Grant get up. You know, he had the blue shirt and the red bandana and stuff wrapped around his neck. I would absolutely love to see that stuff. Next, I want to talk about a survival mode. I would love to see a survival mode. They kind of gave us one with this new the Tournament of Power stage, but all you do is you just run around and you choose which character to fight. I would like to actually go out and enter into like the arcade area and have an option to go in and play a survival where you just go from fight to fight to fight. The characters could be randomized. They could do it however they wanted. I would just like one where I could just continuously run, where there is no finish, where there is no win, something that's easy to get to, where I can just come over here to the arcade, or they can add it into another area, maybe put in like another island over here that you run through, and there's the arcade that's specifically for survival. I would love to see that. That's something that I would really like. Next is going to be 1v1 options. I would like way more, 1v1 or 2v2 options. The game is primarily 3v3, and I understand that. However, I am a huge fan of old school fighting games, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. I would really like to see just a 1v1, maybe give the characters more health, so that way the fights can last longer. Because right now, it takes a little while to get into the fights. So whenever you come over here into your local battles and you go in and you do a 1v1 fight, it takes a pretty good while to get back and choose another character to battle against. So I would really like more 1v1 options. Maybe have a 1v1 tournament, have a 2v2, and then just have different ranks that way. And I think it would give a lot of players a whole lot more to play because now there's new ranks to climb and stuff like that. I would really like to see that. You would have some people who aren't as good at the tag mechanic, who might be very good at 1v1 fights, and they're the top of their bracket. I think that would be something that would be really cool to see. Just more, just more 1v1 or 2v2 options. The next thing I want to talk about is stages. So like I said, there's a very limited amount of stages. They've introduced all of these DLC characters, and I want to say that we've only gotten one, and that was like this space tournament arena thing where you can blow up this huge TV, but it's still in outer space. So whenever you do a big world ender, it just shows it in outer space. So I feel like that was not that great. I would have liked to see the actual tournament stage be destroyed, but it's not a big deal. It's still very cool, but I would like to see an actual Tournament of Power stage. When they released Kefla, they actually put in this new Tournament of Power thing where you go to the stage from the Universal Survival Saga, and you get to run around, and like I said, it's kind of like a survival, thing in there, but it's more of a tournament, and it's not an actual stage. You go into space to that rock one that you battle at all the time. So, and I guess they don't plan on adding it. I don't know. I would really like to see a Tournament of Power stage. I'd like to see a Snake Way stage would be really cool. I think it would be really cool to see a Hell stage from the Janemba movie. It'd be cool to be back inside Boo, Budokai style, I would just really like to see that stuff. I want more stages. And then lastly, to keep from asking for too much, I want Bergamo, or just really more Universal, the Universe Survival Saga characters. Bergamo was my favorite. I thought Despo was really cool. I think they had a lot of really cool characters introduced there that we just haven't seen in the game. There's been a bunch of like dives into the files, people trying to, get any kind of information on these new upcoming characters, and no one's really said Bergamo or Despo, which makes me sad because I loved those characters. I thought they were awesome. I loved what they brought to the table. I thought Bergamo was one of the coolest characters just because he turned into a giant blue wolf. And who knows me, well, anyone who does knows that my favorite giant blue wolf is Ralph from the Rampage series. So I would love to be a giant blue wolf who absolutely just destroys stuff. But that's really it for this video. All I'm asking for, I think we need more costumes. I think we need a good survival mode, some 1v1, 2v2 options, some more stages, and then I would really like to see Bergamo. But this game is absolutely fantastic. I really do love it. I really have a lot of fun with it. So I think that would make this game probably the perfect Dragon Ball Z game that has ever existed. I know a lot of people are playing Kakarot. I still haven't gotten around to it just because I don't know. I played Sagas back in the day, and I really liked Sagas, and I will get around to playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot eventually, but it's just not high on my list right now. But I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you think this game needs. Who would you add in if you could? Who's your top pick for, someone who would need a new costume? That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. I'm Captain Spidey Fist, and I'm out of here.